Right lanes later, but I think that's gonna be so difficult against the Xin with the Yuumi on him running at you. It looks to be a tough draft for J-Team to pull off, but it comes down to the same thing. Early game, mid-jungle, can you pull it off?
Every series has a draft where both coaches take their draft prep and throw it out the window. Game 3 is that series. Nova and J-Team. Nova trying to take a 3-0 lead. Will they be able to do it? Let's send it on over to the casters.
Thank you, D-Gon. And as the analyst has called it, J-Team have decided to all in on the Cherry Pan early game skirmishing combo. But if that does not get ahead, TJ, they're looking at a very deadly composition that Nova have assembled.
Yeah, it's very difficult for me to see targets for that Zed like Stuart was talking about. And this is big for J-Team, now only 2 games away from losing the Grand Finals. What a run they've made to get here.
When you go back to the beginning of the overall Wild Rift esports season and you follow the WRL, J-Team were dominant in the regular season, the #1 team. But then when it came to the playoffs, a best of 3, a best of 7, they fell in the end to FPX.
Yeah. Shielding,
and it came down to
and the fact that, okay, Pan doesn't get kills early game, let's do 4-1.
Wow.
Early invade.
But if you're looking at this and you say, okay, well, we can't gank any of these lanes.
Whoa!
What can you do?
Surprise!
Knew the homework assignment that Cherry assigned,
Whoa.
being able to follow up, but it is Nova with the collapse, extending on to Cherry and DY, who stayed far too long in the blue buff jungle for first blood. Nova turns around with 2.
And the entire game plan for J-Team is gank mid. That doesn't
really
work
scary
because
times for J-Team. Yet again, their early game plan has failed.
Woo!
But Cherry is not going to go into the night unanswered. He finds one more opportunity in the early game, comboing with Dawn.
Yeah, I like this start. I like this. I like how Cherry is able to take back what happened earlier. Look at his lead right now when it comes to the gold over long. I think it is an amazing start. Nova, though, I love the response.
Okay, explosive
DY!
cast, body slam, right onto Yami. And he's
DY.
incredibly chunked out. It's just a Yuumi, but the Yuumi can't be singled out because Long.
They're swinging for Infernal. J-Team matching here.
Oh, Cherry was waiting in the bush, but Long's got a cat on his back, and he's got the heals, he got the shields. Yitse coming in with the stand united. Another early attempt for J-Team thwarted by Nova.
what a combo! Final chapter ties down Cherry and Berry, and then they drop the package right on top. It is disastrous for J-Team.
And you do not want to give Long an early lead. We already saw what happens if he gets early kills. He's 3-1-2. He's not going to die. Yami's going to keep tagging along with him.
And Long on the Xin Zhao, a champion that we have not seen that much
Everyone
in
forgets
the tournament.
about Xin Zhao,
And if he can just 1v1 someone, he outstat checks anyone in the game.
And he can take a hit as well, especially with Yami riding along.
Here comes another fight. Cherry looking for the play.
Smash!
Dawn with the showstopper slams Long into the ground. It gets a flash out. Dawn has to tank up as much
Good
damage as he
ult.
can.
Let's go!
Good haymaker. Tanks up the brunt of the damage. Flashes away. Gets out. But now it's up to the rest of J-Team. Can they follow up? Can they look for more onto Yitse? Pan coming in with a flank. Yitse flashing forward, but doesn't realize there's a Shadow Ninja on the other side of the wall, who's now looking to clean up the pieces.
Here comes Neon.
Neon Moonfall onto one. Already singles out another. It's down up the Pan. Deathmark onto Remake. Can he single him out? Can he get the damage? First is almost enough, and he clips him. Pan is on the other side. Yami is chasing him down with Neon, and they're looking to tie down the Rift Herald.
What was that? At the end of the day, J-Team, it felt like they were winning that team fight, that long-run team fight. But Neon was still alive all along. Takes advantage of the low health bars. Let's see, though.
Pan got the fruit. He's back in here, poking and prodding away.
Barry coming over the wall as well. There's no smite available yet. Long can just burn this down.
They lose Berry, which means they have no heal. Uh-oh.
Kick.
Oh, Dragon's Rage, and kicks him out of the Twilight Trap
Can
so
he
he
get
can get
away?
the extra auto damage on top of it. This turret, can they burn it down in time? But
Right,
Yami, single-handedly, it's a cat that scares them off.
That's the wave clear, baby. Now will Neon come in? Bam? No, not enough slow. I thought that was gonna happen.
I was doing
thought.
a cat chapter.
Oh.
And this means that Nova run the map as we do head towards this dragon.
The engage, Neon,
Oh.
Moonfall forces the
DY.
hands of Cherry to get out. Can't say the same about DY because he had nowhere to go.
Take note, there was no objective at that point. It was them correlating in one area, they happened to find each other, and bam! They got Neon with an amazing moonfall to catch DY.
For J-Team, this entire game is about trying to get more gold onto their
And he
key
is
carries. So they
running
will
down
take
Cherry.
He's just moving forward without Yami, without boost, just as you said. Very brave, because he knows he's 3-2-3.
Okay, Neon looking for the moonfall on the berry. He's maneuvered away from
Whoa.
DY,
Whoa.
and DY can't do anything. He can't get in range. Can he get an answer back? Explosive cast gets the stasis out. Should have enough damage.
Stand United!
But Jinse with the Stand United, and the taunt finishes him off. He even brought Yami for the rock. Completely bully J-Team away from this dragon. Cherry would have to pull out a miracle, but can he get in range? It's all on Dawn, making the main engage,
Final chapter.
flashing over the wall.
Final chapter wasted.
Long gets the dragon, secures it for the side of Nova Esports. Pan onto the backside, looking for the execution with the death mark, but it's not enough damage, and the rest of Nova have already dealt with J-Team.
Cherry's all alone, making the great escape. He'll slip away. So miraculously, nobody on J-Team dies.
But maybe Dawn?
Oh! He gets it right
That
in
was-
time before the Baron comes online. Neon in the 1v2, 2v1, because he's got Yami on his back pocket once
What?
again. Pan can't do anything about it. Barry is forced off the tower. DY trying to come in as reinforcements, but is bullied by Long, and the rest of the members of Nova have corralled Cherry into a corner. He's got mobility, but he cannot defend the turret.
This is a very sad tale. Wait, hold up.
Oh,
1v2?
Potentially. It's a lot of damage already on to Remake. The Dragon's Rage knocks Remake out, and he's buying time once again.
Cherry trying his hardest to find something here.
He is. Gets the Crux? Stasis, no.
Nowhere
Not
to
gonna
go.
be enough to survive.
Meanwhile,
Neon.
back on Neon, and he's got Yitse here. 2v3 about to emerge here. Dawn already with the showstopper, locks him down. Facebreaker into the Haymaker. Neon almost survives, but Dawn clips him out with one more haymaking punch. Remake now back in there, but it's Pan that comes back with the resurgence of damage, and Barry following up beautifully. They've knocked out Yami. That's
So deadly the later we go.
Uh-oh, Neon might be caught out here. Long is here for reinforcements, trying to buy time for the rest of Remake to come in for damage.
Oh.
Pan already getting a lot. Neon with the
DY.
moonfall splits up J-Team, and they have been scattered. DY has already sent to the fountain. A beautiful taunt flash from Yitse finds the mark onto the rest of J-Team. Pan is able to get the recall off. Dawn has nowhere else to run. A triple kill for Long.
Intense fight from Nova. That was J-Team asking for it. They were the ones that wanted to start that fight. Look at Cherry, though. He has an angle to get a steal.
He's gonna need to save this game.
Oh no, Remake Valkyrie there. He's gonna get spotted eventually.
Cherry would have to pull off something.
Yeah, there it is.
Remake spots him out, and he knows he's blinking on HP.
Pan in the pit.
Oh, Pan is in the pit, but can he get damage on the Long? The Crescent Guard is going to block all the Death Mark damage, and they've singled out Cherry on the other side with Yitse. Beautiful guarding of the Nova, and that's a prime
On our
gaming.
screens in the corner, you
Hey!
can see this
Elder.
Elder being burned down.
And the package from Remake, he's completely
far.
fine with giving his life. He's not even giving his life because he's got Yitse with the Stand United to make sure he doesn't go down. He eventually gets clipped by Dawn, but Nova have done all that they needed to do to secure the Elder and possibly the game.
That's crazy coming from Remake, but Itse falls.
Pan finds him with the Death Mark. Can he find more onto Long? Crescent Guard prevents any damage further coming out from the Ninja.
A massive gold lead over to Nova. Now a minute on Baron as well.
DY tries to stuff him, but Neon still has way too much damage. Golden stasis on both him and Cherry. Neon is the one that comes up through, and Nova have 3 members to 1. With Baron buff on their side, they could make the push to put themselves at match point.
They're approaching tournament point mark, sieging the inhibitors, taking out
Nova
that mid
is-
lane.
They can go 1-by-1 and 1v1 you.
Here we go.
Showstopper right onto Long, but he's got the final chapter from Yami. They've locked down Pan. That's a major
Big
assassination gone from the side of J-Team. They are looking to Barry to be the last one that can defend the base alongside Cherry, but Nova still have 5 members strong.
In the
They're
fountain.
diving the